Hi, I'm Carol Massey with Black Girl Reflex. This is a channel dedicated to teaching tools and techniques of reflexology to Black and Brown women for self-care and care of their families. Reflexology is an ancient art that dates back to early Egypt and has been practiced throughout Africa and Asian countries. Reflexology involves applying various degrees of pressure to reflex points in the hands, feet, and ears that correspond to the body systems and organs. So by working on reflex points, I can help to release tension and relax stress, help person enjoy better sleep, and relieve pain in the body systems. Today's video is going to be devoted to self-care, and I'm going to teach a couple simple routines that you can practice to help yourself relax, relieve pain, and stress. I'm going to start with the foot. The top of the big toe corresponds to the brain. The fleshy part of the first digit of the big toe corresponds to the pituitary gland, the thalamus, the hypothalamus, and the pineal gland. This is the control system for the body. This controls metabolism, hormone release, emotions. So working these areas as the first stop helps to relieve stress, helps to prepare the body to receive the benefits of relaxation through reflexology. Working down the inside of the foot, the big toe reflects and corresponds to the spine. So starting here, you deal with the cervical spine, on down to the thoracic, and then the lumbar, the sacral, and the coxal spine. So working down the spine like this can relieve pressure, pain throughout the body, because all of the nerves of the body have a contact point along the spine. Across the base of the big toe and the other toes is the chest cavity, the heart and lung in this area. By working this area, it can relieve stress, it can reduce pain, and generally relieve congestion. So if you have a cold, I would suggest working these areas to help clear congestion. It also clears emotional congestion. Often when I work on people, if there's something they're grieving, fearing, worrying about, a lot of times people will begin to cry, and they don't intend to. Silently, I just see tears begin to drop, because this clears the congestion both emotionally and physically. The solar plex is located right in this area, and that really is not a specific organ, but again, it is a contact point for stress and tension. Coming on down past the diaphragm, which helps you to breathe better, release stress in the upper part of the body. Coming below that is the stomach, the liver, the pancreas, depending on which foot you're working, and leads into the digestive organs. The large intestine, the small intestine, the urinary system here. All of this relieves down to the coxal and release through the anus or through the bladder, the urethra, and helps you to excrete your urine. So that's the basic points on the foot. So now I'm going to show you how to do a self-care treatment. Let me get into position. This is my foot. Hopefully you're a little more limber than I am. I'm 71 years old, but this just proves even seniors can do this. So I'm going to start at the top of my big toe. I'm working on my left foot, And I'm going to just pulse and rotate this big toe to release it, to help to get some relaxation going. I can rotate it in both directions. Begin to squeeze and just warm it up. I can do the same with the other toes. Do some rotations. And wake those toes up. Let them know something good is about to happen. The second and third toe correspond to the eye and the vision centers. The fourth and fifth toe correspond to the ears. As I begin to work down the spine, on the side of the big toe and all around the toenail, I'm working on stress centers in the neck, shoulders. Working down the big toe, I'm working on the cervical spine, around my neck, coming on down to the thoracic spine, down to the lumbar spine, and I feel a little soreness, a little tension right here. So I'm going to spend a little extra time just rubbing that, trying to relieve that pain, calm that nerve down. I always say our nerves get angry with us. So when we find them a little sensitive and tender areas, just work that a little more. Give it a little love. Tell that nerve, I hear you, baby. I'm working on you. Come on down to the sacral, and then on down to the coxal spine at the bottom of the foot. People who suffer from sciatica can work across this way on the foot to help relieve some of that stress and pain. Come down to the very bottom of the foot, rotate, and relieve ankle, knee, and the whole foot. You can come up the side of the foot like this, and we'll circle around the ankle bones. This corresponds to the hip area on both sides. Corresponds to the hip. Going across the base of the ankle on the top of the foot deals with the reproductive organs. Doing massage around the ankle bone and the top of the foot is very good when menstrual problems. Helps to relieve cramps. Go back up to the big toe. Work down the fleshy side of the foot, stimulating that pituitary gland. You can work each of the toes. The tops correspond to the sinuses, especially good if you live in Texas or some other area where people have a lot of allergies and sinus trouble. Go through the big toes, as I'm doing here. This corresponds to your lymphatic system and helps you clear by rubbing, pushing whatever you found, little debris or crystals. Push it up into your ankle, and then that will help it flow up through your lymphatic system and be excreted from the body. Circulate the hip joints once again. And then let's go and find that adrenal gland, which is just inside of the nerve, and the tendon that you feel under your big toe. Just press on that adrenal gland. That helps to relieve stress and tension as well. So work any of these areas where you feel a little tightness or a little pain. That's your body asking for care and for love. Love on those feet. They carry us. They endure everything that we endure. They are our foundation. So by working each of these areas for a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, you can help relieve stress. If you have pain in areas, like I said, I have some pain right here. Go back and love on that a little bit more. Calm that nerve down. Let it know that you understand and that you care for it, and that we're all part of one body. You can do some full hand massage. You can rub up and down with your knuckles in that center part of your foot. People with plantar fasciitis, this helps to break down some of that damage in there and relieve that pain. So that's a very simple workout that you can do on your feet for self-care. Now let's go to the hand. Here's my hand. Just as on the foot, the very top of the thumb is the central nervous system. This area is the pituitary gland, the thalamus, the hypothalamus, pineal glands. Again, you can work down the side to contact the spine and work on those areas of pain in your back. Work down just as you did on the foot. The benefit of doing a hand treatment is you can do it anywhere. If you're at home, if you're in your office, sitting in your car at a stoplight, don't close your eyes. If you're waiting in a parent's pickup line, these are things you can do just to make yourself feel better and energize you. Working on your hand can be very discreet. No one needs to know what you're doing, but you have your own little personal battery recharge. You can come down the inside of the thumb and work this fleshy web between the thumb and the index finger. A lot of people gain relief from headaches by working this area, as well as working around the base of your thumb. Headaches can be relieved. Work through the web of the fingers. Go in and out, up and down. This stimulates the lymphatic system to help carry any debris or stress away from the base of your hands and feet, away from there, up into your system. Some people describe the body like a U joint in plumbing, where when you flush things out, sometimes a little debris gets stuck in that U. And so by working the lymphatic system, you can stimulate and move that debris up into the rest of the body to be flushed out. So that's the hand routine, which, as I said, can be done very discreetly, and give yourself a little battery recharge in the most opportune times. I hope these tools will help you. I hope you will practice them and become more proficient at them. I also hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel. Please tell your friends. If each viewer tells 10 friends, I'm on the way to partnership and success with YouTube. Let's make Black Girl Reflex a worldwide movement of self-care for Black and brown women. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.